When you hear military camouflage, you probably picture soldiers in green and brown uniforms blending into a forest. But camouflage is far more advanced and critical than most people realize. It's not just about hiding, it's about deception, distraction, and survival in the deadliest environments on Earth. In ancient warfare, there was no real effort to hide. Soldiers wore bright colors and banners to show strength. But as firearms and long-range weapons became dominant, visibility turned into vulnerability. The shift to earth-toned uniforms began in the 19th century, with British troops adopting khaki during colonial campaigns in India. That simple change saved lives and started a revolution in battlefield concealment. By World War I, the muddy trench warfare of Europe forced militaries to rethink everything. France even created a dedicated camouflage unit called the camoufleurs, made up of artists who designed patterns to confuse enemy observers. Camouflage wasn't just for uniforms. Artillery, tanks, and entire bunkers were painted to blend into landscapes. In World War II, camouflage went high-tech for the time. Germany, the US, and the Soviet Union all experimented with disruptive patterns, snow camouflage, and even fake tanks made of wood to mislead enemy reconnaissance. Aircraft were painted with sky blue undersides to avoid detection from below. It was a game of hide-and-seek, scaled up to global warfare. Today, camouflage is as much science as it is art. The patterns on modern combat uniforms, like the US Army's Operational Camouflage Pattern or Russia's Digital Flora, are designed using computer algorithms. They take into account everything from the terrain and lighting conditions to how human eyes and digital sensors detect contrast. But it doesn't stop at what you wear. Camouflage now includes infrared masking to hide from heat sensors, radar-absorbing materials for stealth vehicles, and even adaptive camouflage. Think of it like military invisibility cloaks. Some research labs are developing smart materials that change color depending on the environment, just like a chameleon. Imagine a tank that shifts from desert tan to forest green on the fly. That's the future. In urban warfare, camouflage changes again. Soldiers might wear solid grays or muted tones to blend into concrete jungles. Even naval and aerial forces use specialized camouflage. Ships have used dazzle paint to distort their shape and speed at sea. Aircraft use counter-shading and anti-flash white to reduce visibility from below or survive nuclear blasts. Submarines? Their dark hulls are designed to disappear into ocean depths and evade sonar. And let's not forget about the digital battlefield. Camouflage now includes masking data, hiding communication patterns, and even mimicking enemy networks to avoid detection. In the end, military camouflage is about control. Controlling how you're seen, when you're seen, and by whom. It's a silent protector, buying precious seconds in battle, shielding troops from drones, satellites, and snipers. It's not just paint and fabric, it's strategy, psychology, and science rolled into one. Because in war, the less the enemy sees, the more you survive.